Hi. Hi. You're the first person I've spoken to this morning, so, hence the frog in the throat. Yeah, I just got back from being at my parents' house not long ago, and basically the plan here is that we are closing out the family home. It's been my childhood home since I was 2, and there's a lot of stuff to go through, and it's a big project. So I keep kind of going back and forth to their house, and then when I'm not there, my sister and her husband many times go, and it's just been kind of they're helping out, then I'm helping out, and bless their hearts, they live in San Diego, so it's much harder for my sister to get there. So I recently went, and then she went, and we've got a lot of stuff organized, and many things came home with me to just try to get control of, and some things go to different people for different things, and I'm going to try to just kind of store those things for people and whatnot. So I've got dishes and a whole bunch of Longaberger baskets and this quilt that I absolutely love, and I wanted to make sure we keep just stuff, how you just accumulate stuff. But the really funny part is that we just keep finding like things, that are just sort of interesting, how you do, or you can imagine like going through a house of like 50, how long have they lived there? They lived there since I was 2, so it's been a very, very long time. I mean, we've gone through things and, gotten rid of a lot of stuff and things along, with the years as they've gone by, but there's still always a lot of stuff, and it's interesting to see that some of the things. So I think I ran about 12 large bags of clothing to the Goodwill in town. So I did a lot of schlepping those type things back and forth. Clothing was the big thing. There was a lot of that we just did not need to transfer to my parents' new place. So just going through stuff is crazy, and I have found some really just some interesting and strange things. So I do feel like I'm going to sometime make a video about all the childhood memory stuff, because it's pretty amazing. And I don't know, it's emotional. But anyway, I found a lot of stuff, and I'll just sort of show you some of the things that I've encountered since I since I got home and since I went there. So I used to sell Longaberger baskets 100 million years ago. I guess it would have been like in around 1993, something like that, when I lived in Ohio and had 2 small girls and loved the idea of occasionally getting out of the house in the evenings. My husband would come home from work and he could keep an eye on them, and I'd go out and do Longaberger basket parties. So if you don't know about Longaberger baskets, they were collectibles. Very, very well made, handmade baskets from Dresden, Ohio. And I have a boatload of them myself. Well, my mother also purchased quite a few baskets, and I have what's, remaining of hers right here. So there's so much. There's just so much. And they're lovely. I don't know what to do with them. It's just one of those things where, sheesh, I'm going to put them, I've cleaned them up a little, and because they've been in storage, and I'm going to go down and put them with all mine that I don't use, but have and don't have the heart to throw away. So yeah, that's part of it. I'll show you the ones I have. They're just in this weird storage closet in the basement where we keep wrapping paper and boxes and stuff. We are headed down the back stairs, like that comes off the garage kitchen area. This is some part of the house people rarely see. This just goes into a workroom kind of a thing. My husband does work, just stuff, storage, extra furniture, things like that. This is my little workout area. Shelves, coat closet, extra coats, storage closet, bathroom. Back to this again. This is the closet I was talking about. It's I just store boxes that I can reuse for different gifts and Christmas and so forth, and wrapping paper all get stored in here. And this is where I keep my Longaberger baskets that I don't use, but I don't want to get rid of. And I'm just going to add my mom's to this pile because I don't know what else to do with them until I figure it all out. And then going this way, those are the main stairs that go upstairs off the front foyer area. My husband uses this as his office. This is my husband and daughter and Leonard Nimoy. Yeah, so that's that. Air hockey, pool table, bar area, fireplace that goes through both sides. We loved our trip to Jenny Lake, so I had to have that. Storage. This is cool. It's a little kind of a storage thing that goes around behind the TV. That's an enormous 90-inch thing. Husband loves it. Our gecko. This is just a mess from the last movie night, but let's get real here. This is what it looks like, and I've always wanted to redo this basement. I hate the color of the walls and want to paint the wood a different color, but there you have it. Gracie toys, fireplace, all that stuff. And there's the hot tub, and that just goes around to the other side of the bar. So yeah, that's generally the basement area. And then this goes upstairs, the main stairway. To the front door, and family room and so forth. Kitchen. So now I get to gather all this up and walk it down the back stairs around to that closet. Oh boy. And then I have a bunch of dishes. I have just boxes and boxes of my mom's jewelry that she doesn't want anymore, doesn't want to take with her. Various things that she doesn't need anymore. It's just kind of crazy. Some outfits, some quilts, whatever. This is a photo of note. So let's see if we can get no glare on this thing. That's the hard part. Okay, the woman in the chair is my great-grandmother. Great-grandmother? Yeah, great-grandmother. And there's a table that I'm going to be taking here that was a wash stand that was made by her brother, him. It was made for her wedding. And so I have this picture of the family members. Wow, the glare is horrific. That's better, I guess. So the table was made for her wedding by him, her brother. And I will have the table here sometime. It's been in my parents' sunroom. So these are all family members. And then here's a lovely photo of my sister and I. And then here's one of my senior pictures. Isn't that lovely? Look at the hair. Oh my gosh. And then this quilt, it's a handmade quilt that reminds me of my childhood. This was a part of my summer. It was on someone's bed always. It seems like every summer we use this for picnics sometimes as a quilt or to go watch fireworks. But this is my 60s and 70s total childhood reminder quilt. I love it. I made sure to grab this. Huh. And then this, do you guys remember this? Band-Aids used to come in a tin box thing with a hinge lid. Found this, my mother was storing birthday candles in the way back in a cabinet in the kitchen. Isn't that crazy? I forgot that they did this. My parents' silver, all the different pieces. The rose pattern. All the family holidays and stuff, we had the silver. Interesting. And get a load of this. We found this very old copy of Bunyan's Pilgrim's Progress. Many of you may know this. It's a famous book that's been in print since 16 something or other. This was given to someone that someone knew at one time in my family, whoever this is, it was given to him in 1910. Okay, so anyway, we have this very old copy of this book, which is interesting. I don't know what to do with that either. So, yeah. So basically that is just a tip of the iceberg. I mean, seriously, there's so much more stuff. I've already brought back boxes and boxes of other dishware and all sorts of things. And I found some childhood toys and things I used to play with, you know, way back when. And they bring back so many memories. And so many of you are in my same age bracket. And you'll remember these too. So I really want to put together a video of some sort when I get the time and can go through everything a little bit better. And we're going to have a big old memory video of 70s things. It'll just be, I'm so excited about it. So anyway, I will get that together when I can. In the meantime, constantly going back and forth, going through things, trying to figure out what to do with stuff. I even have a blanket that my mother knit that will go to the first great-grandchild of hers. Just my sister and I have 2 kids each, and none of them have children yet. So as soon as the first one of our children has a child, if they do, this blanket is ready for them. The end. So anyway, I got that, and I need to store that in a much better place than the paper bag that it's in at the moment. So that's what I'm doing, running back and forth to Home Depot and grabbing bins and going through things and cleaning stuff and then heading back to them too. Quick question though. I have a very quick little mini trip to Hilton Head coming up. I'm taking my husband there for his birthday. We just want a really fast getaway. We have no time at all to deal, with anything major. So we just wanted to sit on a beach and listen to waves, and that's all we want to do. So we're getting away just for a real quick little mini thing coming up fairly soon to Hilton Head, South Carolina. So if anybody has any suggestions or thoughts, let me know. And other than that, I will see you guys later. Thanks so much. Bye.